They're going to book what brings the most eyeballs. That's all they're going to do.
And now, Brandon Thick Boy Schaub.
Ilia Topuria, Paddy Pimblett. I know for a fact, 1,000% that was their plan. I know for a fucking fact that was their plan. And then Ilia Topuria came out and said he's taking a layoff, dealing with some personal issues. So he'll fight on the White House card. That's how that's going to go down. I know for 1,000%, 100,000% fact, sources locked in, suck my dick, that it was going to be Paddy Pimblett, Ilia Topuria. Topuria pulls out. The UFC's like, oh shit, we got to do something for Paramount. And called up Justin Gaethje. As a fight, it's take away your anger and how you think Arman Tsarukyan's getting fucked right now, which we'll get into. Take away all that hate for the card. Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett is a fantastic, entertaining fight. For what it is a fucking banger. It's a great fight. The hardcores are upset because like, well, hold on. And this for interim, I don't think they should have done interim belt. That's where I think people are upset. But because now the winner of this has to fight Ilia, which we can get to that. But people are going to be upset that Arman's not getting the shot and he's ranked number one. They're like, what are we going to do with Arman? I hear you. But those of you that are upset with Arman not getting a title shot, or actually Arman not getting this interim title shot against Paddy Pimblett, or Justin Gaethje for that matter. But so Arman getting left in the dust, the Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes fight being the co-main event, which, yeah, dude, they're not going to start off the Paramount fucking card with a banger. They're not going to start off with a female fight. You know why? You know why. I don't have to spell it out for you. You know why. But it's for the title. You know why. They need fucking ratings. They need ratings. And for those that are upset, there's no way hardcores, you're kind of rolling your eyes, right? We're like, yeah, this is the UFC. Y'all aren't familiar with their work. They're one and the same with the WWE, man. So when you think because a guy has a number one ranking next to his name that he deserves the shot, yeah, in normal sports, that's how it works. This is entertainment. Are you not familiar with their work? I don't get how so many people are upset. And then also some of this, we don't know the inner workings of what's going on. We don't know, because I would also be willing to bet Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett wasn't their number one choice for this. Mm-hmm. Ilia pulling out. I'm sure they made some other offers that we probably aren't going to find out about with some bigger names, and it just didn't come to fruition. And this is the best they could do to get the most eyeballs. Justin Gaethje, just think about it from a UFC's perspective in the entertainment purpose. Justin Gaethje, top 5 most entertaining, most violent first team, all violent fighter to ever grace the octagon. The casuals know him. Paddy Pimblett, they might know him, but he's massive elsewhere. So that's going to draw some eyeballs. That's why they're doing that. Mm-hmm. When it comes to Tsarukyan, Tsarukyan hasn't been active in general. So if you bring up Tsarukyan for me, if you look at the way he's kind of taken his career, he has to take some ownership of him getting left out in the dark here. He has to take some ownership. He fought twice in 2023, right? Not super active. He fought once last year and won by split decision. And then he fought once this year. So some of it's kind of on him. And then remember, they offered him the fight against Makhachev and he missed weight. So again, does he deserve the shot over Justin Gaethje? Absolutely. But you can kind of see why the UFC is kind of like, nah, fam. Nah, man. Nah, we're good. We're good. So I think he has to. I think both parties are guilty there. Where the UFC is like, come on, dude, how long are you gonna discipline this kid? How long are you gonna do this for? He missed weight for a variety of reasons. UFC obviously knows really what happened there, and they're like, nah, man, we gave you opportunity, you fucked it up, and we're not gonna bank on you. In kind of short notice, you just fought in November, turn around, make weight, and fight in January when you had weight issues before with the Makhachev fight. That's when they put in Mokano. Remember that shit? So the UFC's kind of like, nope, you burned us once. Nope, we don't trust you right now. You got to win a few more fights before we put you in a title shot. So some of it's his own doing. I get the uproar. I get all that. But there has to take accountability on Tsarukyan's part a little bit there. A little bit. And just, are you guys not, again, I keep going back to this. Are you not familiar with their work? Yeah, man. They're going to book what brings the most eyeballs. That's all they're going to do.